Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. We are going to be working on a herringbone wrap on a 20-ounce tumbler. Now, the first part of this video got messed up because the audio, so I am actually reshooting this part. The audio was messed up. So, I started off with a wrap that I got off of Etsy. I'll put the link in the description of where I got it, or who I got it from. And a 20-ounce skinny tumbler from Hog. And then once you get that file cut, I place that tumbler tape on a sheet of white vinyl. Now, the reason I do that is because I don't want to paint my tumbler. And by putting it on a piece of vinyl, you don't have to paint your tumbler that way. Now, you can do it without painting your tumbler, but it's all personal preference. I like having the colors really pop out of there. And if you want to paint your tumbler and just do the wrap with tumbler tape, then do it. So let's get to it. Okay, so I already have this on my tumbler because, like I said, the recording got messed up. I also have it numbered. I would suggest in the file, because it does give you a color picture of what the herringbone will look like. Now, you don't have to use the colors that's in there. Obviously, you can use your own, but I would suggest numbering what colors you want to go where and what color goes along with those numbers. This one, I actually have the herringbone on upside down, but that's okay. It looks good either way. You don't have to go any specific way. Be creative with it. Well, within reason, I'm sure. We're starting off with a rose gold from Glitterly Obsessed. I will also link their info down in the description as well, so you can get their glitter, and you can use my code and it'll save you some money as well. So we're going to start off with number 1, and we're going to start peeling. Now, I suggest you need something here to catch your fallout, so that way you're not losing your glitter, because glitter is too precious to be losing. I have never done it this way. Normally I put the glitter on first and then apply the wrap, but I decided to try it this way to see if it works any better. So we're going to try it out. Please excuse my voice. I'm actually getting over laryngitis, so my voice is still a little raspy. This right here, I'm going to go ahead and color it number 1. I didn't number it, but that's okay, because I know what goes there. Don't worry about if it doesn't line up exactly as far as like right here, because you're going to be striping that anyway. And I know it's kind of hard to see, but it'll start coming together. I'm going to make sure I got all the ones. It looks like I do. If not, I can always go back over. It is suggested to go light to dark, but I know that's kind of hard to do whenever you are doing particular numbered projects. So I'm going to take the lid off here, and we're going to go at it like we're heathens. Just kidding. Ooh, that's a really pretty color. You really want to pat that in there and rub really good. See? Already. This is a beautiful rose gold. And I would also suggest getting you a paintbrush to dust any excess off. So that way, you can get all that off there. I'm probably going to have to get me a tumbler stand. And here. See? Look at that. Just sticks right on there. It's an awesome way to apply glitter without having to, you know, use glue. So we're going to get us a little paintbrush here. And we're going to scrape, I say scrape. We're going to wipe off all this excess. A chip brush works excellent for this. I just don't happen to have one. And if you can hear my son making all kinds of noise, I apologize for that too. Apparently he doesn't know how to control the volume of his voice. You want to get as much of the glitter off as possible because you don't want it transferring to the other colors. Alright, we're going to move on to the next color. Alright, going in with number 2. There's one. 2. You'll probably have a bubble or two, and that's okay. That's normal. You can actually use an X-Acto knife or something to kind of poke it. Okay. Oh, wait. Forgot one right here. Okay. Also, on this one, I do believe... Yeah, we're good. Okay. Number 2. Okay, I got it on a tumbler holder. Makes it a heck of a lot easier. This one we're going in with, called Vintage Platinum by Glitterly Obsessed. And we're going to go in with that one. Rub, rub, rub. Pat, pat, pat. Make sure it sticks. Now afterwards, if you still want to go in with glue, because a lot of people do like to do that and go over it again, you're more than welcome to do that. That is just personal preference. I like doing it just like this so I don't have to do layer on layer. Now sometimes I will, if the color is really light, I'll go in there and I'll go over it again with glitter. I don't know why I just dumped that off. I wanted to rub it in more, but it's okay. This is not a neat procedure. This is very messy. But with working with glitter, everybody knows that. Oh, let me get this edge here. I missed him. Her, it, whatever. Right here. Oh, then we got the big... This is a really pretty color. Okay, brush, brush, brush. Okay. On to the next color. Okay, going in with number 3. I actually missed a spot on the number 1, so I went ahead and filled that in. So number 3. Go. Okay, we're going in with Arctic White by Glitterly Obsessed. Probably won't be able to see this one too much, but it is sure a pretty color. I like the mixing of the dark and the light colors, or having like 3 light colors, then you have that one dark that's just a real contrast to it, and it really just makes them other ones pop out too. This one has a bit of a holographic to it, so that makes it even better. And while you're watching this, if you could like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, that would be awesome. I can keep making awesome videos on here, keep seeing some pretty things. I mean, it's a win-win for me, in my opinion. Okay, brush, brush, brush. I know you're seeing these lines in between here, and that's okay. You don't, I mean, we're going to cover those up anyway with, when we stripe it. That is just awesome. On to the next color. Okay, last but not least, we got number 4. I'm going to give this a quick brush down just to make sure there's no loose ones in there. I did save the dark one for last because that's what my preference is. Only because that's kind of, you know, just makes it easier for me. Okay, last but not least, we are doing Fiery Coral by Glitterly Obsessed. I love this color. This color is beautiful. I've been dying to use it. Okay, so let's get number 4 off here. That little piece right there. Oh, right here. I think we got it. Okay. Let's go in. I noticed the vintage platinum looks almost green, but I'm not mad at it. Cool. Get that rubbed in there real good. This one's also a holographic, so it lays down really nice and it gives it a nice sheen. I will probably pull all of these stripes and just do white in between. Just because, I mean, because I need to put something there and white's the easiest one. I know I could have done that whenever I was doing the white earlier, but I wanted to see how it was going to look. Okay, so time for the brushing. You want to dry brush the heck out of it. You want as much of that glitter off as you can. And then we're going to seal this. Typically I use clear spray paint. I use the Color Shot clear matte finish or gloss. It really doesn't matter. You just want to seal this glitter before you attempt to put any epoxy on here. Otherwise, you might get a little bit of crossover. See, like right here on the edge, you can see a little bit of the fiery coral. That's okay. You're gonna stripe it anyway, so that's okay. I'm gonna dab a little bit on there. It's a little thin there. Alrighty. There she is. All glittered. Now, we'll get her on the, we'll get her sealed, get our first layer of epoxy on there, and then we'll stripe it. Okay, so we still gotta do the bottom on here. I forgot about that part. And I'm gonna trim this edge because it's kind of wrinkled and you really want that on there. I'm gonna trim the top too, so I got me a little edge trimmer here. We're gonna put that down here. I'm gonna do it this way because I'm right-handed. Press, and we're gonna trim this edge off. If you can do this just by using an X-Acto knife, then more power to you. I am not able to. I have to use a trimmer. I also went ahead and filled in the white in between here. There we go. I'll take this off and do the top. Again, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And you definitely don't have to do the top as wide. I like showing that little extra at the top, so I can just put a solid color up there. I just gotta figure out what color I want to do. Oh, that one didn't cut all the way through. Might be time for a new blade on there. Perfect. Okay. So now it's time for, now we're gonna do the edge here and the bottom. And we'll just use some tack it for that. Okay, I'm gonna paint the bottom white. Just gotta be careful and not get it all over your glitter. Just gonna squirt this on there, use my brush, and just go over very carefully. You don't have to do this, you can just go on there without it, but since I am using white, I'm gonna use the white glitter. I don't want the silver to show, so I am going to go ahead and paint. I know it would have been easier for me to just spray paint the cup, and maybe next time I will do that, but I wasn't real sure what color combo I was going to do ahead of time. I kind of came up with them on the fly, so that's where we're at. Let me go around the edge here. Trying to be careful so I don't get it on the glitter. I did go ahead and seal this just to prevent any more fallout. Though it does pretty good about not falling out. It does pretty good about staying put. So we got that. We're going to let that dry, and then we'll be adding our tacket. Okay, so I decided to go with the fiery coral on the top and the bottom, and now, I mean, I know why you should always start with the darkest color first, because if you can look right here, you can see that in there. It is stuck there. I can't get it out. I have tried everything to get it out. I've gone over it again with glue and everything. Matter of fact, I did that with all the colors because the white one. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing a different color there, or maybe doing a silver instead. Just something a little bit darker to cover it up. But y'all get the gist of it, is what I'm trying to do here. Y'all smart. So, once you get your, obviously you seal it, and then you put your epoxy or your bright tone or whatever you want on it, and you have a beautiful finished cup. Now, the only other thing you would need to do is, if you're going to personalize it, which you can absolutely personalize these. It works really good. So I hope this helped you, and I hope y'all join me again for another one. I will see you all next time. Bye. I forgot. We still have to do the striping. But I already did it. But this is how it turned out. I put 6 layers of Grand Finale on there, which I will put the link in the description. I did 3 layers, sanded, did 3 more layers, and then I striped using nail tape. Again, I'll put the description, or the link down in the description, so that way you can get that, because I got that off Amazon. And then I will put 2 to 3 more layers on that, depending on whether I can still feel it. This is pretty flush, so I probably won't have to put that many. And then it's ready to go. So, despite our bad beginning, and there's a little bit of glitter shift in there, I think it turned out stunning. And I hope you will join me next time. And make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and really help me out. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.